Oh gosh. Right then, guys, here we go. Whew. Right, just trying to tidy my workspace. I do need to have my monthly office tidy. I've got soft sleeves coming out my ears. Everything's all just a little bit disorganised. I say disorganised. Disorganised chaos, I think, is a better way of putting it. Oh. So I put a load of top loaders on back order the other day. That was exciting. But yeah, pulling the air out at the moment. We've got Wendy in the house, and we've got Malcolm as well. How you doing, both of you? Hope you're all good. Hope your week's good. I'm sorry, I'm giving you all a lot through this. Sorry, I was every other Thursday is Daddy Daycare Day for me, and I do look forward to them. But we're dealing with the terrible twos, so couple of. It's been a while since I've done a solo. Actually, no. When he was recovering from his operation, I did do a Monday, which was a Daddy Daycare Day, and that day was great. But we didn't go anywhere. We just stayed in the house and just played and all the rest of it. We didn't actually go out. Whereas today we wanted to go to the park. It was raining, so we couldn't go to the park. So I had a meltdown about that. So we got. It's just been a testing day. So it's really good that we managed to get this break closed because I can have a little bit of relaxation with you guys and do this break. But yeah, he's. I think I said before. Since he's had the operation, he's got a load more energy and stuff, and he's sleeping through the nights now. So that's amazing for us because we are getting sleep, but it's just giving him loads of energy. We thought he was dropping his nap over the summer, but I actually just think that was a bit of a byproduct of. Because it was the summer holidays, like him having later nights and like not needing to get up as early in the morning. So he was he was awake less hours during the day, so he was able to push through. So he still needs to think half an hour to an hour's nap every day. Oh God, I can't stop yawning. I need to take a home remedy for for not yawning. But yeah, it's interesting anyway, and interesting times. So that's my day. In the background, guys, you'll notice that we haven't yet had our luminance box. This is another added frustration that's adding to my annoyance level at the moment. But yeah, effectively. Oh, excuse me. Effectively, and I don't know whose mistake it is, but we were expecting luminance. I want to say Monday or Tuesday. No, sorry, it was delayed on Monday. Sorry, we were expecting it Monday, but then I found out on Monday it had been delayed, and then we were expecting it on Tuesday. But then it didn't come on Tuesday. It shipped on Tuesday, and we were expecting it Wednesday. Then I think it must have been Tuesday night because we're Thursday now. I had my import VAT bill come through, and as you know, and I'm sure anybody who imports stuff loves the VAT bill coming in, or the import tax bill coming through. Well, unfortunately, what they'd done is, because we're getting 6 boxes of luminance, we're getting a case of score blasters, a select H2 box in that delivery, as well as the 6 luminance boxes. Well, oh gosh, the commercial invoice that they gave to DHL to base the VAT customs charge on basically put all of our luminance boxes, 4 of which were allocated cost, and then 2 of them were restock boxes. I don't know, this might mean nothing to you guys, but like, because we get allocated stock, we get a certain amount, and then we order extra boxes. Obviously depends on demand and if we have people place extra orders and stuff like that. But there, with those boxes, we effectively, on that price, we don't make any money. They're just like they're at market price, direct from the distributor. It's how the distributor makes extra money as well, because they don't, I think, actually release their whole allocation. They keep some back to sell as restocks and stock holding and all that kind of stuff. A bit annoying. So anyway, they had basically on every single line for our luminance boxes had puts that we were having 6 boxes at all the different at the different cost levels. But then on top of that, rather than converting from US dollars to Great British pounds, they then converted from dollar. I don't even know what they did. They converted, I think, from dollars to euros, but at the wrong factor. So they charged us for 3 times as much stuff as what we were actually having, and then like that, everything was in euros, not the US price, and everything had been obviously converted at a higher rate. So everything was then like 25% more costly than it needed to be. So our VAT bill was like 3 or 4 times more than what I was expecting. So I've been spending since Wednesday, and granted it's only 2 days, but I did pay for DHL Express. I paid extra to get the stuff called because we should have had it last week and it was delayed. Absolute nightmare. Yeah, so I paid Express. So I paid extra to get it delivered, which costs a lot more, like about $50 more than normal. And yeah, they're still faffing about, and I've had to do all the legwork as well. So I've had to correct people's mistakes, and it's driving me freaking mad at this stage. So luminance may or may not turn up at some point in the future, but what I've basically said to our distributor, I said, look, this isn't my error. I've got people who are waiting for boxes. I want to break the product because we've got even more stuff coming next week, and I can't handle the backlog of stuff because we're only a small business. We don't get the massive allocations, so our margins are a lot smaller. Help us out. Can you, I'm more than happy to return this order that is coming to me when it arrives, but it might be faster for them to dispatch the same stuff. And then, to be fair, I'm not actually that bothered about the Score blasters and the H2 Select like arriving on time. It's the luminance stuff, because I know you guys are keen to break it. I'm keen to break it, and I've got a couple of boxes that are obviously sold to one of obviously our valued customers as well. So yeah, it's driving me a bit mad. So they hopefully will turn up. On top of that, we had the invoices we've got because National Treasures comes out tomorrow. So I've paid that invoice and everything yesterday. But again, I was hoping that I'd have that dispatched today, and that hasn't dispatched either. So my distributor is not in my good books at the moment. So I'm hoping to get either some free stuff or some credit, like account credit or something like that, because it's really not on. So yeah, there you go. I can see Wendy is saying about Origins. Well, Origins, yeah, I think we've had our Origins allocation now. Again, lower than last year. I think we had about six, maybe 7 boxes of Origins last year. We're only getting, I think, 4, maybe 5. I think it's 4 though. No, it might be 5. So we will be getting Origins. They are doing the international blasters as well again. And again, last year we got about 7 or 8 of those, and they're really good to obviously add into breaks and stuff. Really good value, really good cards, and we haven't heard if we're getting any of those yet. So we're still in the allocation mire a little bit, but in general, we seem to be hovering that we're getting 4 or 5 boxes for most stuff. I know with Elite, which I think is the next one, which is either next week or the week after, Elite football, we're only getting 3. We've only got 3 boxes allocated for that. So yeah, and I know the first off the line boxes hit the floor. So again, our margins and stuff like that are going to be like really low. So we'll be really keen to get those obviously as quick as we can. But again, we'll be obviously breaking at market plus our sort of relative costs as compared to the amount of cards and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. Right, then we've got Rob in the house. We've got 6, 7 now people watching, so I think I can get breaking. Obviously, this break we did exactly the same sort of. We did a blaster of composite and the gold standard. I think, what did I do at the weekend? I can't really remember, or last week. And John has done one in between. Loving gold standard. Gold standard's looking fantastic product, so really looking forward to opening this next box, which will be our 3rd box. As I say, we do have another, I want to say 3 boxes available of gold standard, but so we might do another one of these pick one get ones, because this filled quicker than the PYT we did. So we might do another one of these over the weekend, but we'll see how it turns out. I think either next week or the week after is due to be our post week. It might be next week, but I am a little bit behind on sorting breaks and stuff like that, because I haven't had a proper work from home day since Ted's operation, to sort of obviously get those sorted and stuff. So yeah, I'll have to put some time aside at the weekend to get them sorted. But I've got 3 breaks to sort, looking at my shelf. So I'll get sorting those. I'll have 4 obviously to sort with this one, so I'll be running out of nights if I don't put some time aside at the weekend. But yeah, I'll do a quick team run through, guys, and we'll just get straight into this. Waffled enough, I think. So we've got Dan Owen, ended up with the 49ers and the Browns. We got Daniel Richards and who got the Packers and the Bears. Malcolm Campbell with the Broncos and the Bucks. We got Rob Fusi with the Fussy. I'm so sorry, I always pronounce it wrong. Raiders and Dolphins. Mark Pestle with the Ravens and the Bills. We got Gareth Edmonds with the Vikings and the Jags. We've got Thomas Amaral Moody with his Texans and the Saints. We've got Dave Kirkwood with the Patriots and the Steelers. Sam Hatch with his Colts and the Cowboys. Tom Benfield with the New York teams, Giants and the Jets. We've got Gavin Charlesworth with the Commanders and the Falcons. Looked out massively there because the Falcons were still on the board. The Commanders were still on the board, and also picked up the Falcons in the mini. So good luck, Gavin. We've got Wendy Chandler with the Chiefs and the Rams. Dan Jones with the Chargers and the Lions. Grant Coombs ended up with the Titans and the Eagles from our first mini spot. We've got Wendy Chandler with the actual second set of teams, isn't it there, Wendy? So with the Panthers and the Seahawks. Mark Pestle, again, from the mini, that 3rd spot, ended up with the Bengals and the Cardinals. So congrats on that one, guys. As I say, thanks for filling the mini, and obviously thanks for filling the break. As I say, it seemed quite popular, this one did, and I think there were a couple of people who missed out on teams as well in that initial flurry. But yeah, if we can sort of get down to 5 or 6 spots on running another one of these, then I think that will prove quite popular. Anyway, guys, thanks ever so much. As I've said, let's get breaking. Been nice chatting to a couple of our new members and things like that. I was gutted actually to see Kyle obviously took part in our mini and then completely bombed out. But sometimes you get beginner's luck with the minis and stuff. But poor old Kyle, he missed out quite heavily on the mini. But it's these swings and roundabouts, as most of you regular mini participants know. Eventually your luck does come in with those, with such a small sort of set of people taking part. Right then, so we've got our composite blaster. Composite has been such an enjoyable product to open. Really has been something that I've enjoyed. I think it's been a sort of breath of fresh air to sort of see different players. I know they're all legendary players mainly, apart from the rookies, but yeah, just a real sort of breath of fresh air. Honestly, I need to go to bed. Right then, so empty pack. So starting off with a nice one. We've got obviously Bryce Young. He's been benched obviously to Andy Dalton, hasn't he? So bit of a shame, but it's difficult, isn't it, with Andy Dalton going and performing and getting the win? But is that a Bryce Young problem? Is it a system problem? What is it? Was that just luck on Andy Dalton? Because I think people have been saying like that, you know, Bryce Young doesn't give up that amount of points, but I don't think he's been looking too confident himself. But as I say, yep, still Bryce Young. As I say, he was the #1 pick as well, wasn't he? So nice one there. Who ended up with the Panthers? Yeah, Wendy. So Wendy off to a good start there. Then we got Tim Brown, and that's going to be, looks like, for the Raiders. We got a Maurice Jones-Drew midnight for the Jags. Joe Theismann for the Allen and Ginter. So yeah, old Theismann there. I don't think we've pulled a Theismann card before. It doesn't ring a bell, but that'll be for, by the looks of it, Washington. Then we have a refractor, first refractor. These blasters, they seem to spit out like one parallel or like insert per pack. It's the general pattern, but that is I want to say, yeah, that's an insert, the all etch Michael Vick for the Falcons. Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to getting into Luminance as well. There are some NIL autos in there, which I find a strange thing for Panini to have done, but it's a pretty good auto lineup, to be fair. I've already said, because Baker Mayfield is signing for Panini this year, so if you pick up the books in a mini and then we hit a Baker Mayfield auto, I'm going to be your man to come to purchase that card back off you. But I'll be fair on comps, like, but yeah, as I say, if you did want to offload it and you end up with the books and you get a Baker Mayfield autograph, just let me know. Let me know. Anyway, Ray Lewis for the Ravens. We got LT for the Giants, and then behind that we have a refractor. Topps Chrome refractor of Jason Sehorn. And that is, it's a base power refractor, not an insert. And then we've got Dan Foots. That kind of like heritage design. And then Doug Flutie, which is on the all etch insert. So that's what I say. You tend to get like an insert falling per box. So I'll just there you go, pop per inserts over there per pack even. I noticed actually the other day that Upper Deck, although it is golf, but Upper Deck are releasing a set called Portfolio, and they're doing the same with that with golf, where it's like a mashup set, a bit like this, where it's like SP Authentic and Allure and stuff like that for golf. But yeah, be interested in that because golf box prices normally come down, but it's hard to get Upper Deck in the UK. Maurice Jones-Drew, John Elway on the Chrome Black. We got Allen and Ginter on the spotless spans insert from the Allen and Ginter. So that's our second Doug Flutie insert there. I'm guessing that's going to be, yeah, that's for the Bills. A Wayne Shrubey for the Jets. And then we got Jim Kelly there, which will be the for the Bills again. Jim Kelly. Okay, so there we go. We've got Dexter Manley. We've got one of our exclusive things. It looks like a Resurgence. I forget what the insert was, but Dexter Manley for Washington. Keenan McCardle. That's the Jags. Yeah, the Jags. And then Neil Anderson grounded, and it's got that kind of like pink sort of parallel, which I think is like one of the retail exclusives. So Neil Anderson grounded insert. We got that's going to be Ricky Williams for the Finns. Oh, and there's a nice one for Thomas with the Texans. CJ Stroud Voltaic. I can't remember. Did we? I have a funny feeling. That we had one of those in one of our hobby boxes, maybe. I'm not too sure. But there you go. CJ Stroud on the Voltaic insert. I'll pop it with the rookies, and then that's the Neil Anderson grounded for the Bears. 4 packs left. 4 packs left. That is a parallel insert, so I'll pop that with the Michael Vick. Oh. Yeah, so when I finish this, I may actually get a chance to put my feet up for the first time today. But yeah, testy 2-year-old, love him to bits, but he was hard work today, unfortunately. Right then, oops, there we go. We've got Darren Sproles for the Chargers, and Mr. Young pops up again. I do like these midnight cards. They're on the slightly thicker card stock. Slightly thicker card stock, 55-point top loader will do. But that's our second Bryce Young, so yeah, bank them up. Then we've got Jason Sehorn. That's like I want to say that's like, I think that's what Topps call a prism insert. It's very similar looking to the Hyper insert in Panini products, but I think that is the Topps prism sort of pattern. But that's Jason Sehorn for the Giants. So again, I'll pop that over there. Oh, here we go, another CJ for Thomas. Nice one. And that is weird. That happens quite a lot in these when I've been opening these, that you get like doubling up of the same rookie. So it's a CJ and a Bryce Young blaster. This one is. So Thomas will be happy. I'm sure we'll just pop these away and forget about them in the PC. But considering they're unlicensed, they're they're still really nice cards. I mean, you can hardly tell that there's not a Texans logo on his helmet or wherever. So yeah, it's all a bit silly, isn't it, really, though. It's about the player that's depicted, I think, more than anything else. But yeah, nice one. So nice little blaster here. Those people, well, Wendy, who picked the Panthers, and Tom, who picked the Texans. Fair play. Nice one. So that's a good one, mate. Yeah, have to do our bit for charity. Yeah, I'm always donating to charity for one thing or another. I seem to donate a lot around animal charities, and now things to do with obviously raising money for kids' hospitals. Certainly, Birmingham Children's Hospital after our experience with Ted, and UNICEF. I do that on a direct debit as well. So yeah, all good. I do because I'm trying to get fit again. And my brother is doing the London Marathon. I don't know if he's doing it next year or the year after. I think it's the year after, in 2026. He got through in the ballot, so he's training for that. I'm not training for a marathon. I think my knees would probably disappear. Yeah, me and him are thinking about doing a few fundraising type of things, little runs, little local, like 10K runs and stuff. And I want to support his training as much as I can, because training for a marathon, it's like climbing Everest. It's not something that I would ever want to do. So fair play to John for doing that. But all good. Oh, right. Okay. Nice one. I genuinely, I don't spend much time in other people's break groups, just because it's more of a professional courtesy kind of thing. But yeah, I sometimes respond to comments and stuff like that if I think it can help. But so yeah, I haven't seen that, so I'll have to give Terry a little shout and see if I can help him out. But yeah, fair play to Johners. So when you see him, and he's a bit tired and stuff, running after his two kids and then going out for a 10K run every day and increasing the distance every couple of weeks. Right, that's just no. I did couch to 5K, and that was good enough for me. Anyway, Lawrence Taylor for the Giants, Fred Taylor there for the Jags. We got Eddie George there. Obviously, will go to the Titans. Another CJ. So there we go. So that's another version of CJ. So is that 4 CJ cards we've had in this blaster? That's nice. That's nice. I still don't think we've hit a parallel rookie in any of our composite hobby boxes or our blasters. So that is something that is still there. We've got a couple of monster boxes of composite, and I've got one more blaster over here. I think John's got the same. But the composite, because we're getting a box of National Treasures. My plan is, because that's going to arrive around about the same time as when our Luminance boxes now arrive. I did hope I'd have it all sorted today, but yeah, without swearing, F knows what is happening with that. But yeah, it's just a frustrating situation, because it's not my fault yet. I've wasted loads of time sorting it out. Yeah, I'm just my distributors. I'm going to put the ball firmly in the court of my distributor tomorrow. Anyway, Stephen Davis there on a grounded insert for the Panthers. But yeah, I've got a couple of composites. My idea is the National Treasures is we'll put it up once the price is settled after release, because a lot of box prices are going down, and we don't want to be high on the price there. But then we're probably going to throw in, we might. I'll probably put in a composite mega box, maybe a retail box of Optic or the blasters or the mega, whatever we think we want to do. and make it a bit of a mini mixer just to make sure that it's not all about the NT box where you get like 10 cards. You know, as we always say, we want everybody to sort of get something if we can. Oh, matey. Fair play. Yeah, like literally my brother's training regime, I've got him on Strava, so I get like notifications every time he's completed a run, and fair play to him, he's absolutely smashing it. He really is doing well. Right, we've got Heinz Ward. Oh, a Bryce, another Bryce. Wow, definitely a CJ and Bryce box here. So that is a Topps Black. Yeah, like I say, it's amazing. We've had loads of rookies out of these blasters. I'd say the blasters have been better for getting rookie the 4 rookies than the hobbies were, because we didn't get one, or I don't think we out of the ones we've done. Have we done 2 or 3 composite boxes so far? I know we've still got one. Well, like John's still got one to break, a hobby box, but yeah, I don't think we've hit an auto rookie yet. I don't think. We've got modern artists there of Robert Gronkowski, and again, I'm telling you, they do come like buses. The rookies. We have got a CJ Stroud, Allen and Ginter, and it didn't happen in this one. We've got a Danny Amendola base at the bottom there, but yeah, another CJ. So this is a crazy blaster for the Texans. Yeah, no Levis in this one. We got Levis in one. I forget in one of the was it one of the blasters that I've done. I know that I got Levis, I think, possibly in a couple of the hobbies, but all just base. Right, Marcus Allen there. Obviously, upset. He's a Kansas City card, so it's see an upset one there. Then we got Mike Singletary. Oh, and there we go. And that is a Jerry Rice. And I believe that's a sepia as opposed to a negative. And for the 49ers. So yeah, Jerry Rice on the sepia, and then Eddie George gallery, and then the last card is one of these 1973 throwbacky kind of inserts. Another pack of soft sleeves. Yeah, I am struggling for like the thick top loaders. I ordered a few more cases of different ones last night actually, but probably take a month or so before they come in stock. But yeah, I haven't got any 180s. I've got very few 130s. I've got a few 120s, but then I've got plenty of 75s, 55s, and 100s. But yeah, hey ho. Right then, guys. So just to recap the stuff on the back there, we've got a Jason Sehorn refractor, our kind of like parallel bits. We got the sepia Jerry Rice for the 49ers. We've got a Jason Sehorn prism, resurgence prism there for the Giants. We've got a Neil Anderson sort of grounded pink kind of parallel there from Resurgence. Just checking they're not numbered. I don't think there are many numbered in this. And then we got an all etch refractor Michael Vick for the Falcons. Regular inserts was James Harrison for the Steelers. Gronk on the Modern Artist for the Patriots. We had a regular grounded Stephen Davis for the Panthers. And then we got a Doug Flutie on the Spotless Spans for the Bills, and then another Doug Flutie on the standard non-refractor all etch for the Bills. But real mad glut of rookies. So we got a rookie of so it's CJ Stroud on the Allen and Ginter, a Bryce Young on the Topps Crown Black, another CJ Stroud for the on it's like the standard Topps design. I don't know what that set is. Topps Gallery CJ Stroud, another one of these that I'm not too sure what the name of that set is, but it's kind of like a bit of a heritage type of looking design of CJ Stroud there. We've got a Bryce Young Midnight for the Panthers, and then we got a voltaic CJ Stroud insert there again for the Texans, and then we got another Bryce Young. So we ended up with 3 Bryce Youngs and what was it, 5 different CJs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 different CJs out of that blaster. So very good value if you're a Texans fan out of that blaster, that's for sure. So we'll just pop these. Alright, I don't want to shove. There we go, I'll fit it there. Okie dokie, cool. Right, here we go, gold standard, guys. Again, tons of stuff, shields. I think there's like booklets. There's all kinds of bits and bobs, if I'm being honest. But yeah, one of my favourite sets of all time to open. I remember when they first brought this out, some quite a long time ago now, and they've always stuck with this kind of gold bullion style box. So there we go, guys. Gold standard. I can't remember if the first pack had the branding on, or whether it was just all gold. But there you go. Nice bit of styrofoam there. Could you imagine if you didn't have the styrofoam and you had a big, thick pack in there instead? It'd be, I think I'd have kittens. But there we go, guys. Right, now I do have my trusty 3 spacers. Obviously, oops. And then just so we don't ruin any of the magic or surprises. Obviously, John didn't quite get his angles right with his box that he did the other day. So I think from memory they are all facing downwards. Okay, right then. So yeah. Okay, right. So I'm going to try. I think the bottom 2 cards are the base. That top one definitely look like a. I'm pretty sure the bottom 2 will be, yeah. So the bottom 2 cards are the base and parallel. So here we go, guys. I'll just do these first. John's listening in. Wants to see what it is. I was hoping he was, to be fair. So all the love in the world, John. You know that, mate. It's, it was funny. All right, yeah, but then again, that is an empty pack. So, all right then. So here we go. So first card, I think this blue is means it's a platinum parallel, which will be out of 75. So it's going to go to the Cowboys, and the numbering should be over. Oh no, it's at the bottom anyway. And that is Cowboys. Who took the Cowboys? They went in the draw, didn't they? Sam Hatch. So congrats on that one, Sam. That is a platinum Micah Parsons, numbered 21 of 75. Never opening the score. You can't threaten me with that, mate. You don't like opening score anyway, but yeah, we say every year. Brutal sorting out score takes a long time. Micah Parsons, anyway, 21 of 75. And behind that, I think is just a standard base. Don't think it's a rookie, so I'll just show it. But that is a Kyle Hamilton for the Ravens, and that is is a base of 50 out of 99. So I think they fit best in a 75 point. A bit loose. There you go. That's a 55 point, and that's as snug as anything. That's not going anywhere. I do like the platinum, and then I do like a rose gold and a sapphire. We hit a sapphire, I think, in John's box where it's like a deep blue. This sort of inlay, quite low numbered as well. But yeah, those are our two base cards. Right then, so I don't know which order that autos are going to come in. We've got one thin card there, so I'm going to guess that's going to be an auto. And then we've got three thick ones, so I have a feeling that these top two might be the autos. So if that is the case, let's pop those to the end. Okay. Sorry. Right. And I've got my spacer here. There we go. Mahomes auto. I don't think, as much as it is, I don't even think there's a. Where's the Texans? Where's the Saints? After that CJ Layden blaster, mate, you're being spoilt in this one, aren't you? I don't think there's a Patrick Mahomes auto on the checklist. You'd be surprised, looking at the checklist, Wendy, how few sets have Patrick Mahomes in. It's really, really low. Right then. Oh, so this one is called a gold mine, and I think. Not sure whether this looks like it might be the rose gold. It's got like a certain little tinge. I might be wrong. So yeah, I think this is the rose gold, number 12 of 24. Let's roll it down a bit. Is it a rookie? It's for the Broncos. Oh, it's a nice one. A gold mine, Cortland Sutton, 12 of 24, and I think that's the rose gold. It's got like a slightly pinky gold look. So I think that might be the rose gold. I might be wrong. But that is a lovely 1, 2, 3 colour patch with lots and lots of stitching. So not a bad start to the relics. Not a bad start to the relics at all. How thick is that going to be? Yeah, 130. That's as thick as they get, I think, in gold standard. 130. That's a lovely patch, and I'm pretty sure that the numbered 24 is the rose gold. Right, carrying us on to the second relic. I think this will be. So this one's a gold rush. I think we had a couple of gold rush out of the last one. So it is for the Falcons. Oh, the Penix was 180. Great. That's mad, isn't it? Right. Just trying to see if this is a rookie. I don't think so. It will be a relic, though. It will be numbered as well. It is for the Falcons. That's cool. That is a Kirk Cousins, so another QB. Kirk Cousins, 179 of 20, 299. I don't know why I said another QB, but I'm referring to the box that John opened. John had three quarterback rookies in his one box, so QB for the Falcons. It's weird seeing him in a Falcons get up, Mr. Cousins. I'm so used to seeing him for the first Falcons mem. Yeah, probably not far off. But yeah, it's definitely the first time I've had a Kirk Cousins memorabilia in the for the Falcons. Right then, so this should be our last. Right, it's upside down. This should be our last memorabilia. So yeah, it's another Gold Rush, but I think it might be this. This is different. This swirl. So I think this might be the white gold. I'm not 100% certain, but possibly with that design. Is it a rookie? Can't see the rookie logo. So it isn't. It is an A.J. Brown for the Eagles, and that is out of 49. And I do think that is the white gold numbering. 47 of 49. Gold Rush. Another 130. Yeah. Very thick. Very thick on those. Right then, so space. All right. So these, I think, I have a feeling we've got an auto mem and then an auto underneath. So I'm going to save the auto mem to the end, and we'll do the auto here. Got purple swatch for Cousins. Yeah, very true. Okay, here we go. So this is a rookie. I think it's for the Browns. And that is Jamari Thrash. So that's interesting. It's a different signature, isn't it? Jamari and Thrash. Number 170 of 299 for the Browns. Who got the Browns? The Browns went to Dan Owen, so it'd probably be a bit of trade bait for him because obviously Dan is a 49er through and through. But that's our first auto anyway. Right, so I'm hoping this next one will be an auto mem. So let's see. So will it be a vet or a... Okay, so it is a parallel. So horizontal. So 26 of 199. It looks like it's another silver ink auto. So like the JJ that we had. It is a rookie. Let's go for it. And that is for the Bills. I think that's quite a good one, isn't it? Keon Coleman. Did he not score a touchdown at the weekend? 26 of 199. Keon Coleman. Very thick ink on that. But very cool. So 26 of 199. That is a nice one, I believe. At the moment, very nice one for the Bills. Bills was Bills picked as well, or was Bills a draw? So Mark Pestle. So Mark got a Kyle Hamilton base with his Ravens, and then got the Keon Coleman there for the Bills. So nice one for him. This one seems a little bit thinner than the others. So yeah, 100 points on that one. So pretty damn cool. Right then, guys, I've got the business of some break credit to sort out for you now. So let's have a look. So what did I say? So all participants who don't get a card from Gold Standard will be entered into a random draw for £10 break credit. So if both of your teams go cardless in the entire break, that's obviously that we'll sort that out in when we do sorting. So if anybody's not got any cards whatsoever, we've got all kinds of packs. We've got Score Retreat. We've got some vintagey type of ones from obviously the 90s, and we've got like Contenders football from this year and stuff. So we'll sort you out, obviously with a couple of cheap packs, but hopefully not too many people have gone hitless. Right, okay, cool. So I'm gonna copy this over, so you won't be able to see this for the time being, but oops. Right, so I'm just going to do a random draw now, so it's going to be boring for you because you won't be able to see this, but I'll put the result into the and I'll talk you through what we're doing. So just log in. There we go. Right. Oh, I'm pretty happy with that break. It's not a bad one there. So just calling it break credit break 390 gold standard. So you'll be able to see that in the audit file on the on random when that does happen. But anyway, so let's go through gold standard. So we got so Cowboys we've got to take out. So Sam Hatchell not in the draw for the £10 break credit. Ravens, so that is Mark Pestle, but as I say, Mark did get 2 cards, so only right. Falcons with the Kirk Cousins. I always like with Kirk Cousins. I always think Kurt Warner as well. I don't know why, but it's just weird. My brain, totally different names as well, but my brain puts them together. Who had the Falcons? It was Gavin. So no Commanders in this one. Commanders we had in the previous ones, I think, and also Falcons as well have been all right, haven't they? Out of the other boxes. So Browns, who got the Browns? So that was Dan Owen. And the Bills, who had the Bills? I've already done the Bills. I know that was Mark. Then the Broncos. The Broncos was Malcolm. Sorry, Malcolm, got to take you out, mate. But as I say, you did get that lovely rose gold Cortland Sutton. And then AJ Brown and the Eagles. Who had the Eagles? The Eagles weren't picked, so that was Grant. So Grant, you are out as well. So we're down to 10 entries because obviously we had 7 cards out of gold standard, but Mark Pestle picked up 2, so we've got 10 entries left as opposed to 9. So I'm just going to roll the dice. We've got to do it 9 rounds. Begin the giveaway. Bing bang bang. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom, completed. So Mr. Kirkwood, you are the lucky recipient of the £10 break credit. I have a sneaky feeling you have got some still, so I'm going to do a bit of an audit with our break credit, I think, and get so that people who have got some in the bank can use it, and we can just basically clear the slate, because it's quite a long list now, so we've probably got quite a lot of money tied up in break credit. Tag Dave. Gertz, right, gets the I'm shouting, I'm doing capital letters at the moment. £10 break credit. Right then, guys, thanks ever so much and go and update the break credit list. But very nice gold standard box, as I say. Just to recap, we've got the Micah Parsons Cowboys platinum card. We got the base Kyle Hamilton there for the Ravens. AJ Brown for the Eagles on the Gold Rush insert numbered out of 49. That is that's a white gold parallel, I do believe. This a very nice. I think it's like, I'm sure it's rose gold, but 12 of 24 on the gold mine. Cortland Sutton for the Broncos. We got Kirk Cousins Gold Rush, numbered 179 of 299. You can see the difference there, that white gold as opposed to like the regular there with the Kirk Cousins, but nice ones all the same. Then our auto, we had a rookie auto of Jamari Thrash for the Browns, and then probably nicest card of the bunch, that Keon Coleman, especially at the moment with the Bills having that absolutely standout victory at the weekend. 26 of 199, Keon Coleman. Nice one. So the captions, yeah, I do that when John does the breaking, but yeah, it's I don't know if it's a dulcet Midland accent or what, but Parsons for the Kale Boys, hilarious. Right then, but anyway, for the brains. Okie dokie. Dan, just quickly, I did do that recap. So the Browns hit was Jamari Thrash auto, 170 of 299. So the base kind of the base rookie autograph. All right, guys. So thanks ever so much. As I say, in absence of Luminance pulling out a miracle and turning up tomorrow, probably prepare yourself for one more pick one get one on the on this. I think I've given it to my dad to put on the website. I did have a box of Bowman baseball as well, but I'm a bit reluctant to do that just because past Bowman breaks for baseball have always been a little bit touch and go. But we'll see how we get on. Anyway, guys, Dave Kirkwood got the break credit, mate. It's all updated in the break post. What's it with the draw and all that. So anyway, guys, we'll see you again next time. It won't be long. So over the weekend, take care till then.